Here we go then. Let's have a look at a bit of old silver in the shape of this silver shilling coin from 1899. And that date just about keeps us in the Victorian era, as we can see by the image on the front of this coin here. We have the older veiled bust of Queen Victoria facing left, and the image on this coin is known as the old head, veiled head, or the widowed head. Take your pick from that lot. This particular portrait of the Queen was introduced in 1893 and replaced the designs on all British coinage and lasted until her death on the 22nd of January 1901. Now, this particular example that I've got has seen better days, as the image on the front here is quite worn. The legend around the edge of the coin translates to Victoria, by the grace of God, Queen of the Britons, Defender of the Faith, Empress of India. And if you squint real hard, you might be able to make out the initials of the designer, Thomas Brock, TM, just there. I know they look like two tiny blobs, but believe me, they really are his initials. So for me to have a quick chat about the image on the front here, I'm going to have to pull up a better picture for you, so we can actually see some detail. There we go. That's what mine would have looked like back in 1899. Okay, we can see she's wearing a tiara, and popular belief is that it's the diamond and sapphire tiara, which was designed for her by her husband, Prince Albert, in 1840. And here's a picture of that actual tiara. Not bad, eh? Back to the coin now. Her widow's veil is edged with lace and is draped over the tiara. Her hair is brushed back to show her left ear, from which she's wearing a long pearl drop earring. Not to get too personal, but there's a slight sagging to her face and the hint of a double chin. But then again, she was 74 years old when this portrait of her was designed in 1893. After the death of her husband in 1861, Victoria continued to wear widow's clothing until her own death some 40 years later. Finally, poking out from under her veil, we can see the star of the Order of the Thistle brooch just below her left shoulder, and that contained gold, silver, diamonds, emeralds and rubies. Nothing plain and simple for Victoria, I guess. Alright, so that's the front of this coin taken care of. Let's have a look at what's going on the reverse side. Well, again, quite a bit, but because it's in a fairly worn state, I'll put up a better image so we can again see a bit more detail. The reverse side shows three shields within a garter. The Shield of England in the top left position features three lions walking left. The Shield of Scotland in the top right position features a rampant lion, and the Shield of Ireland below features the Irish harp. Between the shields we have a rose at the top, thistle below left, and a shamrock below right. The floral emblems of England, Scotland and Ireland respectively. The garter surrounding the shields is inscribed with the royal motto, which means, "Shame on he who thinks badly of it." At the top of the coin we have the value and denomination 1 shilling, and at the bottom the date 1899. And there we go, my friends, the Victorian silver 1 shilling coin. Just under 11 million of these little beauties were minted back in the day, and as I've mentioned before, they are made from silver, 0.925 silver in fact, so a coin well worth having even in this condition. Its bullion value is around £3 for this one, and when I go online and I see what people are trying to sell them for, well, the prices range from £10 to over £50 in some cases. If you can get £50 for this coin, then good luck to you. I was lucky with this little coin. I found it in a jar of random foreign coins and tokens that I bought for £1 from a charity shop. So it was a fortunate purchase. Anyway, this 1 shilling coin was the equivalent of 12 pence back in the day, and I've tried to look up what you could buy for 12 pence in 1899 and managed to find a few examples. So here we go. Tripe cuttings for dinner would cost 3.5 pence. Potatoes and dripping cost 4 pence. Haddock and butter also cost 4 pence. Soap, soda and sundries cost 6 pence. Cooking apples came in at a penny a pound. And finally, oxtail cost 2.5 pence. These figures and items were for the average working man at the time. There were loads more examples that I could have mentioned, but I just picked a few that appealed to me. And who knows what delicacies the rich folk of the time would have eaten. Probably swans and peacocks. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Do subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Give it a thumbs up and turn on that notification bell. Anyway, thanks for watching if you have, and until the next one, bye for now.